Hi everyone, good afternoon and welcome to your last lesson of the week and your last lesson of the term. So it's almost time for that well-deserved week off, but we're just going to end the week with a PSHE lesson and hopefully that will end the term on a really nice positive note, thinking about all your successes. So let's start with our just checking questions. So it's a true or false question to begin with. Feeling proud means feeling disappointed with your own or someone else's achievements. Is that true or false? It is false. Feeling proud does not mean feeling disappointed, because disappointed is a really negative feeling, isn't it? Negative emotion. So feeling proud is a positive emotion. It means feeling pleased with your achievements. And then our next question, being different is what makes us special. True or false? And that is indeed true. We are all different and all unique, and that is a brilliant thing. It's what makes life interesting. And next question, we all have the right to be treated fairly and with respect. Is that true or false? It is true. Okay, it doesn't matter who we are, what we like, what we dislike, what we look like, we all need to be treated fairly and with respect. And finally, it is good or bad to try new things. Hopefully you said good. It is good to try new things. That's how we stretch ourselves, we stretch our learning, we stretch our experiences, and it's how we make sure we don't miss out on anything. All right, so today we are learning to know how to store feelings of success in our internal treasure chests. So you might be wondering, what's an internal treasure chest? But don't worry, we will be finding out about that. So here's our vocabulary. We already know a couple of these words. Can you read what this word says? Challenge. So what does challenge mean? Pause and have a think. Challenge means a difficult task or problem, something that is hard. And what about this word? What does that say? Success. So can you pause and have a think about what success means? So success means to achieve something, to do something that you set out to do. And then internal treasure chest means a collection of successes and positive feelings stored inside your mind. So like how a pirate has treasure, which is gold and jewelry, our treasure is those positive feelings and successes that we can store inside our minds to use in the future. So internal means inside. Okay, so let's have a little connect us activity now. So I'd like you to ask your family about a goal that they have achieved. So in a minute, pause the screen, go and find someone in your house. Could be just one person in your house, or it could be everybody. You could find out a lot about everyone from this. So go and ask them, what goal have you achieved that you are proud of? And when they've thought of a goal they've achieved, ask them, how did it feel? Okay, so pause the screen here to go and find out some information about your family's goals and how they felt. Okay, did you find out lots of new things? Right, let's have our calm me time now. So remember, you can either focus on one of these three pictures if they make you feel calm or help you to feel calm, or you can just close your eyes and we'll focus on our breathing now to calm our bodies down. So breathing in through our noses and out through our mouths. In through your nose, out through your mouth. if you'd like to carry on focusing on your breathing, you can pause the video, or if you're already feeling nice and calm and ready, then we can carry on. Okay, so I'd like you to have a little look at these photographs of these children and think about how they are being successful. So let's go through one at a time. Let's focus on this photo first. So pause the screen here and think about what this child is doing that is successful. How is she being successful? And how do you think she feels? So pause here to have a think. Okay, so she is reading, isn't she? So she is reading this book. She might be reading the words. She might be looking at the pictures and working out the story from the pictures. But either way, she is being successful in enjoying the book that she is looking at. And how do you think she's feeling? Look at her facial expression. She's got a smile on her face, hasn't she? So she looks like she's enjoying herself. She looks like she's feeling happy. And she looks really involved in what she's doing. So lots of positive emotions. What about this boy here? How has he been successful and how do you think he's feeling? Pause the video here to have a think. So it looks like he has successfully built a castle with Lego. And look at his face. Wow, he looks really pleased with himself. He looks like he's excited, he's having a really good time. He's enjoying the results of his brilliant Lego building skills. And what about this girl here? We've seen her before, haven't we? Can you pause to think about how she has been successful and how you think she's feeling? So she has picked a lot of berries here, hasn't she? I can't quite see what type of berries, maybe raspberries or strawberries, but she's got a whole punnet full, hasn't she? And she's so proud. She's holding it up to the camera for everybody to see. And look at her smile on her face. I think she's probably feeling excited as well to tuck into those delicious treats. Okay, and what about this picture here? So pause again to think about what is successful in that picture and how the person might be feeling. So this child has managed to successfully tie their own shoelaces. It's quite the skill. Can you tie your own shoelaces yet? If you said no, that might be a next goal to work towards. So it takes quite a lot of practice and quite a lot of patience and help learning to do it. But once you've done it, wow, you can be independent. You don't have to wait for your mum or dad or other grown up to do it for you. You can just tie those shoes and then get outside. Great feelings. And then what about this boy as well? Let's pause again. Think about how he's been successful and how he's feeling. Okay, so it looks like he has done really well on a test. There's some big ticks there and a big A+. So he has worked really hard and got a good result in his test. Okay, so all those feelings, all those emotions and all those successes can be stored in these children's internal treasure chests. So that in the future, if they're finding something hard, because all of these things, they're not easy things to achieve. They take practice and take time and take effort. And they can store those feelings so that in the future, if they're finding something else hard, they can remember how their success felt and how they managed to achieve their success. And use that to give themselves encouragement to keep going. So now I want you to think about, and we've done a lot of this already this term in our PSHE, one thing in particular that you have done well. So one thing above all that you are really proud of that you've done well at. So pause the screen to have a think now. And then if you go onto Teams, you can find our PSHE assignment for the day. You can either print off this template and fill it in, or you can draw your own treasure chest template and write these little sentences in there about your successes. So, firstly, one of my successes has been, so that's where you will write what you've just been thinking about, what you've just been talking about. One main thing that you have been successful at. Then, write, this made me feel. So you're going to write about how that success made you feel. Then, what helped me to do well? So how did you manage to achieve that success? Did you do it with lots of practice? Did you have the help of a grown-up or have the help of a sibling? Or did you just keep trying even though you've had obstacles that you had to overcome? What helped you to do well at achieving your success? And then finally, my internal treasure chest is important because, why is your internal treasure chest important? Can you use it to help you in the future if you're finding something hard? Okay, so when you've completed your treasure chest, just take a little photo of it and then attach it to the assignment, and we can't wait to read it. So I hope you have a lovely week off, and I look forward to seeing you when we return.